Fossil Research Day is coming up in Pokemon Go, featuring 1 in 10 shiny rates. And by the end of this video, you'll know everything the event has to offer and the best tips to help you make the most of it. So this event takes place on August 2nd between 2 PM and 5 PM local time. But what exactly does this event have to offer? Well, the two main featured Pokemon for this event are Tyrant and Amora, and they will have a 1 in 10 boosted shiny rate, so it is probably the best chance to complete these shiny families. But how do you even encounter them? Well, being a research day, these two Pokemon will only be available as rewards from field research tasks that you can get from spinning Pokestops. And as only one research task can be done per Pokestop per day, I highly recommend playing this or any research day in an area where there are a lot of Pokestops, so you can get more field research and more chances for shinies. Do also bear in mind that research days like this one are some of the best times to get shundos, because the Pokemon encounters from field research have a 10-10-10 IV floor, and combined with a 1 in 10 shiny rate, you've got some of the best shundo odds we see in the game. But these aren't the only Pokemon that feature for this event. In the wild, you will be able to encounter Omanyte, Kabuto, Lileep, Anorith, Cranidos, Shieldon, and rarely Tirtouga and Archen. And do note, whilst all of these Pokemon can be shiny, none of them will have a shiny boost. Only Tyrant and Amora from field research will have 1 in 10 shiny rates. The wild encounters will be full odds. There's also a $2 timed research that you can purchase, and it will challenge you to complete field research tasks to get more encounters with Tyrant and Amora. So this ticket is really useful, especially if you can't get to areas with a lot of Pokestops, because it means as well as the encounters you get from completing the field research tasks, you will also get extra encounters from completing the timed research as well. Do note that the tasks from this timed research do have to be completed and rewards claimed by 5 PM on the day of this event. You can also pick up this same ticket from the web store for the same price, but you will get 3 bonus max revives with it. In 5-star raids during the time of the event will be Virizion, Mega Aerodactyl will be in Mega Raids, and Max Kabuto will be in Max Battles. Just to note as well, there is an overlapping event, and later on in the video I will be going through how you can take advantage of this event during the research day. But first, which event Pokemon are most worth focusing on? Well, Tyrant does have relevance in the fact that its evolution Tyrantrum is a strong budget rock type attacker, being the 15th best with Rock Throw and Meteor Beam, and as a shadow it's the 6th best rock type attacker with the same moveset. And this shadow version of Tyrant is currently available from the rock type Team Go Rocket Grunt that says the line "Let's rock and roll." Now for Amora and its evolution Aurorus, it's more of a Go Battle League Pokemon. It's ranked 67 in the Great League and it's ranked 78 in the Ultra League. Do also note that the evolution from Tyrant into Tyrantrum requires the day as well as 50 Tyrant Candy, and this day requirement can actually be bypassed by using Duskmane Necrozma's Sunsteel Strike Adventure effect. Similarly for Amora's evolution into Aurorus, it requires the nighttime, and this can be bypassed by using Dawnwings Necrozma's Moongeist Beam Adventure effect. For the wild encounters, Omanyte, Kabuto, Anorith, and Lileep are all Pokemon that you do need to catch for the Let's Go Maltan special research, so if you are still stuck on that, this will be a good event to play. And for Lileep itself, its evolution Cradily is strong in Go Battle League. It's ranked 26 in the Great League and it's ranked 23 in the Ultra League. Likewise, Shieldon's evolution Bastiodon is a decent Great League Pokemon where it's ranked 51. And Cranidos' evolution Rampardos is a strong rock type attacker, being the 11th best with Smackdown and Rock Slide, and as a shadow it's the 4th best rock type attacker. Again, like Tyrant, Shadow Cranidos is a chance encounter from the rock type Team Go Rocket Grunt. And do note as well that the Team Go Rocket takeover will be returning in August on the 11th, so you will be able to remove frustration from your shadow Pokemon using a charge TM during that event. And lastly, Tirtouga and Archen don't really have much meta relevance, so outside of shiny hunting it's not really worth focusing on them. For the raids, Virizion will be available, and this is one for Go Battle League where it's ranked 48 in the Ultra League and it's ranked 58 in the Master League. For Mega Aerodactyl, it could be worth raiding it if you haven't got access to Mega Diancie or Mega Tyranitar, because it is the 5th best rock type attacker with Rock Throw and Rock Slide. Aerodactyl is also a Pokemon needed for the Let's Go Maltan special research as well. And for whichever of these Pokemon you do want to focus on, how can you maximize on candy for them during this event? Well, it is always worth using Pinap Berries when catching Pokemon, and you can Mega Evolve a Pokemon that shares a type with the Pokemon you're catching to increase the amount of Candy, Candy XL, and XP you get per catch. So all of the Pokemon that feature for this event are rock types, so I do recommend Mega Evolving Aerodactyl, which is in Mega Raids at the time of this event. You could also Mega Evolve Tyranitar or Diancie, and picking whichever of these you do have at the max Mega level will help you get more Candy, XP, and chance for Candy XL. And trading can also get you extra Candy depending on the distance between the two locations the Pokemon were caught. 10 kilometers or below will get you 1 Candy and a 10% chance for Candy XL. Between 10 kilometers and 99.9 kilometers, you'll get 2 Candy and a 25% chance for Candy XL. And if the distance is over 100 kilometers, you'll get 3 Candy and a guaranteed Candy XL. Also worth noting, you do get an extra special trade per day this season because of the seasonal bonus. So it is a good time to be trading and working on your Platinum Gentleman and Pilot medals. Also methods such as quick catching, having catch assist from a Great Buddy or higher, and utilizing Origin Palkia's Spatial Rend Adventure effect to increase the encounter radius can all help you get more catches and candy. And I would actually advise this adventure effect if you were going to use any during the event, because often the tasks for research days do require you to catch Pokemon, make nice throws, etc. So being able to interact with more Pokemon in a given area will help this out. Alternatively, if you do struggle with making nice, great, and excellent throws that you need for the research tasks, especially if you do need to get a few of them in a row, then it could be worth using Black Kyurem's Freeze Shock adventure effect, because it will stop Pokemon from moving when you're trying to catch them, so it's easier to hit nice, great, and excellent throws on a stationary target. This effect will also increase the catch rate of Pokemon by 25%. In the advanced settings, you can turn on Remember Last Use Pokeball to speed up catches, so you don't have to change ball type every encounter. You can also turn on native refresh rate to make the gameplay smoother. This could drain battery more quickly, however. And along with Candy, you will need Stardust to power up Pokemon. However, there are no Stardust bonuses for this event in particular, but because of the overlapping Adventure Week event, if you happen to be near a city biome, Trubbish will be spawning. And it is a Stardust boosted Pokemon that gives 750 Stardust per catch, so do keep an eye out for this one. Otherwise, the following day will be the Sweet Swarm event, and during this time, Combee is spawning more frequently, and again, this is a Stardust boosted Pokemon that gives 750 Stardust per catch. So if you do want to use star pieces to maximize on Stardust, I would recommend waiting for that event, and if you want even more value from your star pieces, it's worth waiting for a 3x catch Stardust community day. Combee will also be in field research during the Sweet Swarm event, so running from those encounters to put them in your field research stack, and then catching them on a 3x catch Stardust community day is a good strategy. And the overlapping Adventure Week event will also supply us with 2x catch XP, which will be 4x catch XP with a lucky egg, so if you do catch with excellent throws, that'll be over 4,000 XP per catch. So not bad, but again, if you are limited on your lucky eggs and you want to get the most value out of them, it is worth keeping them for 3x catch XP community days. And with all of the XP that has been on offer recently, you could be getting up there in the levels. And to get to level 49, you do need 35 platinum medals, and if you haven't got enough yet, this fossil research day will actually be a good time to get a couple of them. With all of the rock types spawning, it's a good chance to work on your platinum hiker medal, and because the focus is on completing field research tasks, it is a good chance to progress your Pokemon Ranger platinum medal. And if you want to know what else is going on in August in Pokemon Go, then I recommend checking out these videos on the screen now, and I'll catch you in the next one.